But yeah, there are some different avenues that I can go through to get some sort of opportunity in the near future. Yo, what's going on team 20? I hope you're all super well. I'm down at the park today. It's a little bit windy. That's why I'm standing behind this tree to help you guys with the audio. Now I'm getting Jack and Sam down here, who we'll see in a minute, to help film my training program that's coming out soon. As I've told you guys, I want to make something more than just a training program where you see it, take the drills and go do it. There still might be something like an app that will come in the future, but I'm just not sure yet. I'm building the drills right now first. The training program I want to build, I want to be able to show you the drill, but also you guys have a video that you can look and go, oh, that's what I need to do. These are the things you need to focus on, and it's just much better than just looking at a Word document. So let's get to that now. We've just finished up down here. How'd we go, Sam? You really played a key role there.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Is that it?
Well, what did you ask me?
You really played a key role there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's always great to help out. I'll just help out whenever I can. It's great performance by the boys. Good to get the 3 points. See you next week.
Where are you going? Jack, you did the filming, mate. How do you think you went with that?
Yeah, it's just great just to get out and about, you know, like, it would have been great to just contribute, but you already know injury, so... 3 points. It's just, so yeah, just keep your head up, keep positive, do what you can. You've got to do something.
So true. So now you're going to show us a little skill you've been practicing over the last 8 weeks.
Wait, which one?
The one you've told me like the last 8 weeks.
Kind of dark, but I'll try.
Nice, good stuff. I'm back home now. The vlogs will probably be different over the next couple of days until I get back into my normal routine of actually filming everything. Over in New Zealand, we had everything planned for every single day. So for example, on one day we did the 4 essential passing drills, another day we did the football tennis, another day we did the American college stuff. Sorry, that was me. But yeah, I need to get back into the routine. Don't worry, I will do that. It's just, yeah, I'm so used to being like, oh, I know exactly what's going to go on YouTube today. Now, one thing I do want to say is I will be holding a holiday camp in Australia. I'll be running from the 16th of July to the 18th of July, 9 AM till 12 PM. If you're 5 years old, up until about 11 or 12, then shoot me an email, sheldon@tweetyfootball.com.au, and I can give you all the details on there. Now, I still have some leftover footage from New Zealand, one which is my absolute favorite. It's a drone montage of like the Wellington Harbour, I guess you'd call it. We ended up seeing a whale there. None of us got the shot. I think Matt might have got it. I can't quite remember, but we saw like this much of a whale. So yeah, the drone footage is absolutely sick. Then after that, Lucy was talking with Matt about the US system of becoming a pro and the different levels and leagues, and basically why Matt isn't a pro this year, I guess. And it was really interesting. So I pulled out the camera, Matt was talking, and so it's their conversation. I just found it so interesting to hear what's going on in the American system, because I feel like a lot of people don't have the knowledge about different leagues around the world. I have no idea what's going on in the Icelandic first division, but to understand a league in another country, it makes it useful for every player that may be looking to go over there in the future. So I hope the chat helps some of you. It certainly gave me insight as to what it's like to be in that environment over there and how difficult it really is to secure a professional contract. And then after that, you got to secure playing time as well. So man, it is tough, but let's cut to the drone footage.
third. And then so I was in the USL, the third division.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, after 2016, the USL basically got promoted up to the second division. But the NASL wasn't demoted. They were still a second division as well. So there was 2 second division leagues.
Yeah.
And then after 2017, the NASL pretty much folded. They basically said, look, we don't have enough money, we don't have enough teams. We might play starting in August, but right now there's all the players were like, no, I'm getting out of the NASL. So now this year right here, there's just 2 professional leagues.
Yeah.
So a couple NASL teams moved over into the USL. A couple NASL teams went down to the 4th division and like played semi-pro. And then a few NASL teams just completely folded. So in total, there were 6 teams completely wiped off the map.
Oh my god.
So 6 teams times 25 players.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of players.
That's 150 players.
Yeah.
They have nothing.
And then so 150 players on the market, and these are all pros that have been playing.
Yeah.
And
they gotta find something.
All those pros are trying to flush into the USL. And so so all the USL players, the people that weren't playing, or like players like me who got injured, all of a sudden it was like, they're like, yeah, they have, I had even one coach that was like, we're gonna bring in like 4 or 5 right backs. Like bring them into preseason, we're gonna take 2. And then that was even if I could go in. And so there's no way I'd be like, yeah, I can play, but you know, I'm gonna be injured until May. They wouldn't be like, oh yeah. No. They're just like, later.
Is this one all for you, bro?
Yeah, that's me.
All you?
Yeah.
Where's your one? Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking.
No, it's just, I think it's a small pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good. How many calories is in that? You gotta watch your diet, man.
No.
Nope. 2 things before I head off and leave you guys. They're 2 pretty important things. The first one, I've been getting questions all the time saying, Sheldon, what sort of camera do you use to film your games? And this isn't even my camera, it's Dad's. And if you compare this to anything on the market today, this is not that great at all. I asked Dad before, he bought it a fair few years ago and it was quite expensive, but now you have amazing cameras. I guess this is good for games. Now, it's called a Canon Legria HFG 30. It's nothing special, but I do recommend this for a couple of things. The only 2 being is you have this flip screen where you can look into it and it's quite big. On some other cameras, you can't quite see a whole lot, but this one is great because you can look down into this, you don't even need to look on the field, and you can see pretty much everything that's going on. Now, the second most important thing and why I absolutely love this camera for some things is that it has pretty much an unlimited recording time. When Sam and Jack recorded my match a few weeks ago, I didn't tell them to stop recording at halftime, but they did. And this thing recorded for an hour and a half straight. Now, with my camera that I'm recording off now, the Canon G7X Mark II, it will only record for about 20 minutes, 23 minutes until it stops, and then you have to press record again. So during a match, this is amazing because you don't even have to worry about it. 45 minutes, then you press stop, 45 minutes for the second half. This is something that's great. Those are the only 2 things I would really look out for if you want to record your games, and it is so important. You must be recording your games. Number 1, it's a great way to learn and improve. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't be getting better because you don't get to see your mistakes from a new perspective, in slow motion, all of that sort of stuff. If the pros are doing it at the top level, Manchester City, Real Madrid, why shouldn't we? And secondly, you need video footage to send off to scouts, agents. It's very important. So make sure you get yourself some sort of camera. You can just use an iPhone. If you just get a little tripod thing, I don't have one sitting around, and then get a wireless battery so you can just charge it, that will work as well. I just like this one simply again because it has the big screen and it has pretty much unlimited recording time. Now to finish off, I know some of you are thinking, Sheldon, what's going on with your A-League opportunity? There was a lot of talk about it and now there's nothing. Well, I was in New Zealand, and whilst I was in New Zealand, I couldn't do anything about it. I didn't want to start a conversation and then be like, oh, sorry, I'm in New Zealand. So what will happen is on Monday or Tuesday, I'll send another text to the coach saying, are you available this week? And then go from there and see what happens. So don't worry, it's still on the cards. It's definitely a possibility. I know there were some things going on at the club that I don't want to go into, so that's another reason I've held off, but we'll see what happens. There's obviously no guarantees. It's not like I'm guaranteeing myself that I'm going to go and train with this team, but look, I think it could be a possibility, and if something doesn't happen through that, then I think something else could definitely happen. I really don't know, and we'll see. And if it doesn't happen there, then I have an agent that I can speak to who I found through, I don't know, it was in a vlog ages ago. I forget how I even found him, but yeah, there are some different avenues that I can go through to get some sort of opportunity in the near future. So that's going to end the video, man. I'm sad. I've left New Zealand, I've left Matt. It was so much fun being over there, but you know what? We got to return to the grind. So anyway, thanks for the video. I'm signing. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Enjoy. I'll see you next video. Bye.